It is Matt from Landsiedel Fitness. I am here today to talk to you about the glute bridge or the hip thrust, depending on how you want to perform it. So this is a really good exercise for glute activation, hamstring activation. I primarily use it with my clients for glute activation because I find the glutes are very hard to recruit for people. So this is a really good way to get them fired up. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on our back. Okay. I always like to cross my hands over because what that does is it allows me to pull my shoulders back and activate the upper part of my posterior chain, right? Like the back of my body. So then what we're going to do is we're going to activate the lower part of the posterior chain by lifting up. So one of the things I'm doing first is I'm getting the tripod of my foot nice and active so that my foot is nice and firmly planted on the ground. Big toe, little toe, and heel are evenly distributing the weight. Okay, once that is achieved, I drive straight up and I squeeze as hard as I can at the top, getting a nice activation in my glute. And if I want to make it even more challenging, I'm going to go into a one-legged stance, okay? This is a really good way to get the glutes fired up, okay? If I want to make it a hamstring movement, I simply walk my feet out further from my butt and I lift up, and suddenly now my hamstrings are activated, okay? This is a really excellent exercise. Great way to start before you train. It's a great way to get all your muscles fired up and get the posterior chain nice and activated.